Horton's world welcomes you. The year is 1702. A lone ship battles the vast expanse of the North Atlantic. The crew, hardened by years at sea, faces a new terror. The ship, tossed about like a toy, begins to sink. The sailors scramble for safety, their faces etched with fear. A monstrous form rises from the depths, its tentacles reaching towards the heavens. The Kraken has risen. The sailors whisper prayers, their eyes wide with terror. The sheer size of the creature is unfathomable. For centuries, the Kraken has haunted the nightmares of sailors. From the icy waters of Scandinavia to the sun-drenched Caribbean, tales of this monstrous beast have spread like wildfire. Some dismiss these stories as mere superstition, the ramblings of drunken sailors eager for a good yarn, but others believe. They point to the countless ships lost without a trace, the mangled wreckage found floating aimlessly on the open sea. The Kraken, they say, is real. The Kraken's grip on our collective imagination is undeniable. From ancient myths to modern-day blockbusters, this monstrous creature has captivated audiences for centuries. But the Kraken is more than just a monster. It is a symbol of the untamed power of nature, the vast unknown that lies beneath the surface of our world. The Kraken represents the fear of the unknown, the terror that grips our hearts when we confront the immensity and mystery of the ocean depths. And it is in this realm of mystery and wonder that the legend of the Kraken continues to thrive.
The Kraken story begins not in the realm of science, but in the realm of myth. The icy waters of the North Atlantic, home to fierce Vikings and unforgiving seas, gave birth to tales of a creature so monstrous it could swallow the sun. This was the Kraken, a creature of Norse legend, a terror from the deep that haunted the dreams of the bravest warriors. In the hushed whispers of firelit halls, Viking storytellers spun tales of the Kraken's immense size, its tentacles capable of crushing longships as easily as a man might crush a grape. The Kraken was not merely a monster to be feared, it was an embodiment of the ocean's raw, untamed power.
One of the earliest written accounts of the Kraken emerges from the pages of the Orvar Otter saga, an Icelandic tale dating back to the 13th century. This saga tells the story of Orvar Otter, a legendary Viking warrior, and his encounters with fantastical creatures, including the monstrous Kraken. The saga describes the Kraken as a creature of immense size, dwelling in the depths of the Greenland Sea. It is said to be so large that its back could be mistaken for an island, a deception that often lured unsuspecting sailors to their doom. Its tentacles, thicker than the masts of the largest longships, could reach up from the depths, ensnaring vessels and dragging them down to the crushing pressure of the abyss. This saga cemented the Kraken's place in Norse folklore, ensuring that its legend would be passed down through generations. The Kraken, however, was more than just a fearsome monster in Norse mythology. It was a symbol of the unpredictable and often dangerous power of the natural world. The Vikings, a seafaring people, lived in a constant state of respect, even fear of the ocean's capricious nature. The Kraken, with its ability to appear without warning, to drag ships and men to their doom, embodied this sense of awe and trepidation. It was a reminder that even the most skilled sailors, the bravest warriors, were at the mercy of the sea's might. The Kraken served as a cautionary tale, a warning to respect the power of nature. The Kraken's presence in Norse mythology extended beyond mere storytelling. It was deeply intertwined with the Vikings' understanding of the world around them. The creature's unpredictable appearances, its association with whirlpools and sudden storms, reflected the very real dangers faced by seafarers of the time. The Kraken served as a supernatural explanation for the unexplained terrors of the sea, It gave a name and a face to the fear that gripped the hearts of sailors venturing into unknown waters. In a world where the ocean was both a source of life and a constant threat, the Kraken stood as a powerful symbol of the unknown depths. As the age of exploration dawned, tales of the Kraken spread beyond the icy fjords of Scandinavia.
These men, hardened by years of battling storms, returned with chilling stories of encounters with a creature of immense size.
Their accounts, whispered in taverns and scribbled in ship's logs, painted a picture of a creature that defied rational explanation. With each passing decade, the legend of the Kraken grew, fueled by a steady stream of eyewitness accounts and second-hand stories. The creature, once confined to Norse folklore, began to take on a more concrete form in the minds of sailors and scholars alike. Detailed descriptions emerged, attempting to capture the creature's terrifying appearance. Its body, some said, was as large as an island, its back encrusted with barnacles and seaweed, a living, breathing reef drifting upon the open ocean. Its tentacles, thick as ship's masts, were said to be lined with suckers the size of dinner plates, capable of crushing bone and tearing through flesh with ease. The Kraken's eyes, stories claimed, were as large as a man's torso, burning with an eerie, otherworldly intelligence. In 1752, the Kraken received an unlikely endorsement from a respected source.
Eric Pontoppidan, Bishop of Bergen and a renowned naturalist, published his magnum opus, The Natural History of Norway.
Within its pages, Pontoppidan dedicated an entire chapter to the Kraken, lending his considerable credibility to the creature's existence.
Pontoppidan, relying on a network of informants and years of meticulous research, described the Kraken in meticulous detail.
He recounted tales of fishermen mistaking the creature's back for an island, only to be caught in a maelstrom when the beast submerged.
His work, a curious blend of scientific observation and folklore, served to further blur the lines between myth and reality.
One of the most enduring aspects of the Kraken legend is the creature's alleged ability to mimic an island. Sailors, weary from long voyages, would stumble upon what appeared to be a welcome respite in the vast emptiness of the ocean. Lured by the promise of fresh water and a moment's rest, they would steer their vessels towards these phantom islands, unaware of the danger that lurked beneath the waves. The illusion, however, would be shattered as the island stirred, revealing itself to be the back of the monstrous Kraken. Tentacles, thicker than tree trunks, would erupt from the depths, ensnaring the hapless ship and dragging it down to the crushing pressure of the ocean floor. These tales of mistaken identity, passed down through generations of sailors, served as a chilling reminder of the ocean's deceptive nature. Despite the fantastical nature of the Kraken, what is striking is the consistency of the accounts surrounding it. From the icy waters of the North Atlantic to the sun-drenched Caribbean, sailors from different cultures speaking different languages all described a remarkably similar creature. Their stories, passed down through generations, spoke of a colossal cephalopod with a penchant for dragging ships to their doom. While the details might have varied, the core elements of the Kraken legend remained remarkably consistent. This consistency across cultures and time periods has led some to speculate that there might be a kernel of truth behind the myth. Could it be that sailors across the globe were encountering a real creature, a creature as yet unknown to science? For centuries, the Kraken remained firmly entrenched in the realm of myth and legend. Sailors' tales, while compelling, lacked the concrete evidence needed to convince the scientific community of the creature's existence. However, in the mid-19th century, a series of discoveries began to shed light on the truth behind the Kraken myth. In 1857, Danish zoologist Japetus Steenstrup made a groundbreaking discovery. He examined the remains of a large fleshy beak that had washed ashore in Denmark and concluded that it belonged to a colossal squid, a creature previously unknown to science. The discovery of the giant squid provided a plausible explanation for many of the Kraken sightings reported over the centuries. Architeuthis dux, the giant squid. The giant squid, Architeuthis dux, is a creature of fascinating extremes. It is one of the largest invertebrates on Earth, with some specimens estimated to reach lengths of up to 43 feet, rivaling the size of a school bus. Its tentacles, armed with hundreds of powerful suckers lined with sharp, serrated rings, can grow to over 30 feet long, capable of ensnaring and crushing prey with astonishing force. The giant squid's eyes, the largest in the animal kingdom, are as large as dinner plates, perfectly adapted for detecting prey in the dim light of the deep ocean. This elusiveness, coupled with their terrifying appearance, has undoubtedly contributed to the Kraken myth over the centuries. The scarred flesh of sperm whales supports the link between giant squid and the Kraken myth. These marine behemoths engage in epic battles, bearing the marks of these encounters. Their skin is covered in circular scars, matching giant squid suckers. Sailors might have mistaken thrashing tentacles for a monstrous kraken. The Kraken fact, fiction, or undiscovered species. The discovery of the giant squid has provided a scientific basis for the Kraken myth. The size and elusiveness of Architeuthis dux make it a plausible candidate for the creature haunting sailors' nightmares. However, some accounts describe creatures far larger than any giant squid recorded. Could there be another, even larger species of squid lurking in the unexplored depths? Or is the Kraken a mythical amalgamation of various real-life animals? The answer remains shrouded in mystery. The legend of the Kraken reminds us of the power and mystery of the natural world. From page to screen, the Kraken's cinematic debut. The Kraken, with its monstrous size and terrifying tentacles, has been a natural fit for storytellers. Its transition from ancient myth to modern entertainment was perhaps inevitable. One of the Kraken's earliest appearances on the silver screen came in 1981 with Clash of the Titans. This fantasy epic featured a memorable scene where the Kraken terrorizes Perseus. Its sheer size and terrifying appearance captured the imaginations of audiences worldwide. In Pirates of the Caribbean, the Kraken serves as a formidable antagonist. The creature's presence adds suspense and danger, reminding viewers of the sea's unpredictable nature. A monster for the modern age. The Kraken in gaming and beyond. The Kraken's reach extends far beyond cinema, becoming a staple of video games, literature, and popular culture. In video games, the Kraken often serves as a formidable boss, challenging players to test their skills. Games like Sea of Thieves and God of War feature epic battles against the Kraken. Beyond the digital realm, the Kraken has also found a home in literature, inspiring countless novels and stories. The Kraken's presence in popular culture shows the allure of the unknown. It connects us to a time when the ocean was a place of mystery and wonder. Its monstrous size and terrifying appearance tap into our primal fears. Yet the Kraken also embodies awe and fascination. It reminds us there are still mysteries to be explored and stories to be told. The Kraken's legacy shows the power of imagination to create lasting narratives. The ocean holds an unshakable power over our collective imagination. It is a realm of both beauty and terror, a source of life and destruction. The Kraken embodies this duality perfectly. For centuries, the Kraken has served as a cautionary tale. The ocean reminds us of how small we truly are. The Kraken embodies this humbling realization. The Kraken's legacy extends far beyond fear. It has captured imaginations for centuries. From ancient sagas to Hollywood blockbusters, its image evolves with each generation. The Kraken taps into our sense of wonder, our fascination with the unknown. It challenges our perceptions of reality. The Kraken reminds us of mysteries yet to be solved, wonders yet to be discovered. It symbolizes the limitless potential of the natural world. Today, as we stand on the precipice of a new era of ocean exploration, the Kraken's legend takes on a renewed significance. With advancements in technology, we are finally beginning to unlock the secrets of the deep sea. New species are being discovered at an unprecedented rate, creatures more bizarre and wonderful than anything we could have imagined. Giant squid, once thought to be the stuff of legend, have been captured on film, their massive eyes staring back at us from the abyss.
Colossal squid, even larger than their giant cousins, are believed to roam the deep. The ocean depths, once a source of fear and superstition, are now a frontier of scientific discovery.
The Kraken, a creature born from the depths of our collective imagination, reminds us that the ocean is still a place of mystery. We may stumble upon truths more unsettling than the shadows themselves. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the history of the Kraken. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Horton's World for more explorations into the world's most fascinating myths and legends. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What other mythical creatures or legends would you like us to explore next? Share your ideas, and let's keep the flame of curiosity burning bright. And as always, stay curious.